2 o'clock. So right now it's 0.3. So we're not getting really anything yet. The only thing we did was short and got about 20 pennies there on that first little trade back into 120.
God is great. This is one of my favorite moments ever in hip hop.
30 right here. Labor demand has softened, he's saying in our ear right now. So that could be a play.
I've been working
cuts a little bit.
Yeah.
That firms the December number, the December cut, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to have a super strong job market because then he won't react to that kind of a talk, right? So here we go. Obviously, there's something happening. Let's go over to Adara as the market is moving point nothing.
And we have commentary coming from Fed Chair Powell. He's saying that the available data suggests that the economy is expanding moderately, but that there is maybe some concerns here about labor demand. So nothing that is really super out of the ordinary. He did also say that the shutdown is going to be weighing on economic activity while it persists, but that the impact should reverse once it ends. Overall, much like a lot of Fed members, Fed Chair Powell does not seem particularly concerned about the shutdown and the resulting lack of economic data, saying that based on what they do have, things seem to be more or less in place. So interesting look here for Fed Chair Powell's speech. If we get anything else of note, I will keep you guys posted. Back to you.
2.8% as well. These readings are higher than earlier in the year as inflation for goods has picked up. In contrast, disinflation appears to be continuing for services. Near-term measures of inflation expectations have moved up on balance over the course of this year on news about tariffs, as reflected in both market and survey-based measures. Beyond the next year or two or so, however, most measures of longer-term expectations remain consistent with our 2% inflation goal. Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. At today's meeting, the committee decided to lower the target range for the federal funds rate by a quarter percentage point to 3 3/4 to 4%. Higher tariffs are pushing up prices in some categories of goods, resulting in higher overall inflation. A reasonable base case is that the effects on inflation will be relatively short-lived, a one-time shift in the price level. But it is also possible that the inflationary effects could instead be more persistent, and that is a risk to be assessed and managed. Our obligation is to ensure that a one-time increase in the price level does not become an ongoing inflation problem. In the near term, risks to inflation are tilted to the upside and risks to employment to the downside. A challenging situation. There is no risk-free path for policy as we navigate this tension between our employment and inflation goals. Our framework calls for us to take a balanced approach in promoting the goals of our dual mandate. With downside risks to employment having increased in recent months, the balance of risks has shifted.
There we go. Balance of risks.
It's appropriate at this meeting to take another step toward more neutral policy.
He's also, by the way, the Fed odds have moved in December up to 90%. So it has gone from 84% for a cut in December to 90% for December. So that is moving higher, and that should, I mean, obviously that's a little bit of a spike in the market.
There it is. Something's happening now.
Oh, now he's
The
going back.
market's cranking.
Cranking down.
Lower, yeah. Go, he's got a great fill.
Whoa.
Oh, I can't hear anything. I don't hear Powell at all. But the market is bye. We are short the market. We are absolutely huge right now on this market. What's up, Adara?
That there is no risk-free path right now because we have inflation risks to the upside and employment risks to the downside. The Fed though has to take a balanced approach as the balance of risk is shifted. He says they remain well positioned, but he also said that the reasonable base case here is tariffs effects will be short-lived here in regards to inflation. Their obligation is to ensure it doesn't become an ongoing problem. Obviously, though, the biggest thing he said here was that there's no risk-free path for policy. Back to you.
I'll take it.
And Andre, and bang! Right there as we go, man. Neil, we're short, baby. And there it goes. As soon as I heard it, man, I said to Neil, there it is. Even Neil said it. And boom, we're short right now. So now we are monstrous here. This is $1.50 in the money on the futures. So there it is, man. We take small cuts. We get what we want, man. We're sitting on these desks for reasons, and I hope you guys are trading this as well. Nice downside play right there. That's how you trade the futures. That's how you trade Powell. There it goes, man. Boom goes the dynamite. Thank you, Jerome, for that. But not happy with the market. But finally, wow, Neil. Now we are going, baby. It's $2, Neil. Let's go to the downside a little bit more, but let's hear from Adara.
Yeah, we also have Powell